Hello everyone, I am Kuldeep Prasad Pawar, working as an assistant professor in Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering of All India Shri Shivaji Memorial Society's Institute of Information Technology Pune. Today I am going to discuss about the model of spread spectrum modulation technique. A collect A collective class of signaling techniques are employed before transmitting a signal to provide a secure communication known as spread spectrum modulation. The main advantages of spread spectrum communication technique is to prevent interference whether it is intentional or unintentional. The signal modulated with these techniques are hard to interfere and cannot be jammed. An intruder with no official access is never allowed to crack them. Hence, these techniques are used for military purposes. These spread spectrum signals transmit at a low power density and has wide spread spectrum signals. The advantages of spread spectrum signal are crosstalk elimination, better output with data integrity, reduced effect of multipath fading, better security, reduction in noise, coexistence with other systems, longer operative distances, hard to detect, not easy to demodulate or decode, difficult to jam the signals. Although the spread spectrum techniques were originally designed for military uses, they are now being used widely for the commercial purpose. The model of spread spectrum digital communication system consists of different blocks like channel encoder, modulator, channel demodulator, channel decoder, pseudo random pattern generator. The block diagram is divided into the block diagram is divided into two parts, that is transmitter part and receiver part. The information sequence at the input of system is binary information sequence. The same signal is recovered at the output of system as a output data signal. In addition to this basic building block of digital communication system, two additional blocks called as pseudo-random pattern generator are used. One of them is connected to modulator on transmitter side, and whereas other is connected to demodulator on receiving side. Both these generator are identical to each other. These generators generate a pseudo noise binary sequence. It is impressed on the transmitted signal at the modulator side. Thus, the modulated signal along with the pseudo random sequence travels over the communication channel. This sequence spreads the signals randomly randomly over a wide frequency band. Thus, at the output of modulated signal is spread spectrum signal. Operation of receiver. The receiver contains three blocks: demodulator, channel decoder, and pseudo random pattern generator. The pseudo random pattern generator is removed from received signal by the other pseudo random generator operating at the receiver. Thus, the pseudo-random pattern generator operate in the synchronization with each other. The synchronization between this pattern generator is achieved before the beginning of signal transmission. This is done by transmitting a fixed pseudo-random bit pattern, which a receiver can recognize even in the presence of interference. Once the synchronization is established, it is possible to begin transmission. Thus, in spread spectrum receiver, the receiver can demodulate the transmitted signal if and only if a known pseudo noise sequence has been transmitted along with the information signal. Two types of interferences are present in the spread spectrum digital communication system, namely narrowband and broadband interference. Thanks for watching.